Hello today, welcome back to Persona 5. Hanging out with our good boy, Yusuke. What do I plan on doing? Plan on hanging out with you, stupid. Good old Satanta's still on me. Let's hang out with Yusuke.
Let us be off.
Oh, this is a good one. This is such a great confidant. Ah yes, lost sheep. I've come here with you for precisely that reason. What does that even mean?
Indeed.
Our theme today shall be anguish. I shall paint the anguish Christ felt as he bore the sins of mankind.
Well then.
Do you want me to strip?
Now then.
Show me a pose that will put the anguish of Christ on full display. Like this?
No.
This is the true passion of the Christ. Forsaken by his disciples, abhorred as a criminal by the public, pierced with nails and hung on the cross. This is the true anguish of the passion. You can really see all that anguish.
Um... Oh. I'm in your debt.
I feel like my bond with Yusuke is growing deeper. Emperor rank 5, Adept Duplication, allows Yusuke to use blank cards to duplicate mid-rank skill cards.
All right.
Farewell. Wonderful.
See you.
It's one of the best. God, I love that event so much. You can tell they were proud of themselves when they made that scene. When whoever was in charge of creating that pose, they were really, really proud of themselves.
Man, it's hot.
Hey, I heard some company's info got leaked. Yes, it seems the private dealings of a large corporation were publicly disclosed. It's caused quite the stir. People are wondering if Medjet is behind it. That wasn't the promise. Indeed, I doubt they'd do anything before the deadline they imposed on us. This seems to be just a minor thing, quite different from what Medjet has done up until now. Is that so? So it wasn't Medjet? Damn, that shit freaked me out. It's honestly kind of hard having a knee-jerk reaction to this stuff nowadays. Sometimes people react to these situations by pleading for help from the Phantom Thieves. We need to find a way to stand up for them. Alright, who's my message from? From Yoshida. Not who I want to actually see though. Let's go to Shinjuku. So during the summer we are having certain weather effects. Like during the days it's been called heat wave, which I think affects some things inside of Mementos. And at night we get hot night. Now I think the only other effect these things have on the real world outside of the metaverse, if I can show it off, I think this will work. Let's go to this vending machine right here. It's a really minor thing, but everything's sold out. So when you have really, really hot weather, stuff sells out and you can't buy it. Maybe it affects some other shops around Tokyo, I'm not too sure. Don't worry about it too much. Anyway, let's hang out with Mishima.
Man, it's hot.
I don't know how the fandom can expect us to fix the frickin' weather. I figured out another way I can help you as your strategic image management representative. Don't know who gave you that job, but okay. We're going to the buffet in Shibuya. What's it called? The Wilton Buffet or something like that? Where are you getting the money to pay for this, Mishima? Are you making money on the Phantom Aficionado website and not sharing it with us? I feel like that would call into question some copyright laws there. I think he likes all of these. I know he likes desserts, but I think he also likes steak. Yeah, I know Mishima. I know what he needs. He needs this meat. You heard me.
Actually,
Yeah, maybe chill it on the whole I know who the Phantom Thieves are thing. Maybe not a great idea. You know, with how easily Futaba took down Mishima's website, you would think that Medjed would just hack Mishima to figure out who we are. But nah, don't worry about that. Video games. That sounds a little fishy, Mishima. And remember, it doesn't matter what we tell him. His responses don't matter because Mishima is a huge fanboy and he's desperate for friendship, so he ranks up every time no matter what. As long as I'm the one eating it, yeah.
oh,
But my steak, though. But my steak, though. And my trial of the dragon.
that's right.
That's video game talk for I'm about to text you about a bunch of missions. That's fine, though. Mishima seems particularly enthusiastic today. Moon rank 4.
Oh,
Don't look at me. I need this 200,000 yen for buying weapons. Who could it be? It's Yusuke. I'll be intruding on you tomorrow. Your house manages to be cool despite this heat. There's a book I want to read, and should something happen, I would be ready in case we must assemble. If it works with your schedule, we could hang out. Until then, good day. Good day, it's like in the middle of the night. And I'm not hanging out with you, Yusuke. Sorry. This is deja vu. He did this at like the exact same point of the last video. Now he's back. He just really, really likes me. I think I'm doing the exact same thing I did last time. 20 days left.
Hey.
Torrential rain. We have a message from Mishima. A different request. This isn't actually a request from the fan site, but a personal one. The truth is, a younger student came to consult with me about something the other day. It sounds like he's getting blackmailed at his job by the store manager. The manager? Yeah. From what he told me, money went missing from the register he was supposed to be in charge of. As such, he's been falsely accused of stealing money from the store. And now the manager's making him pay back the full amount. It's 50,000 yen. That's a lot of money. That's like, what, $500? Yeah, this guy is like the most honest person I know. What about me, though? There's no way he'd steal all that money. And well, I did some research into the store online. According to some rumors, the manager might be the one stealing the money. He's the only person who checks the registers, after all. On top of that, some other staff members saw him taking cash out when he was calculating totals. Anyway, the guy's name seems to be Nozomi Odo. I found it out when I looked into the store. Please, you gotta help this student. So the manager himself is taking the money and then blackmailing the kid to pay him for it. That's a dirty trick. Let's talk about it at the hideout when we have the chance. That's a pretty good mission. Part-time job, full-time hell. Alright, let's go over to the diner. Get some more stats while we can, while it's raining.
Nice.
Alright, give me that fruit tea. One in charm. I'm so good looking. My skin's so smooth now.
Nice.
Still not very proficient though. That's still stuck at 2. That'll change though, in the very near future.
Ah, you're back.
Our message from Hifumi. Let's read it. You have more natural aptitude for this than I thought. In addition to skills, you seem to have a lot of ambition. As long as I'm your instructor, I must measure your progress. Therefore, I'd like to take you somewhere after our match today. Would you like to go? Why, yes, I would. That sounds very nice. Excellent. After our match, I'll take you over to Booktown. Jinbocho, famous for its Booktown shopping district with great curry to boot. Old tomes and fine curry. Old books pile high at the specialty shops are truly a sight to behold.
All right.
Who's this girl?
Oh. sorry.
Must have been the katsu curry. You don't say. Maybe because they're jealous of you?
Oh.
Well, I have some thoughts on that subject. I think they're pretty cool.
I look forward to it.
I feel Hifumi's trust in me growing. Star rank 4.
Let's go. Until next time.
Still talking about Medjed? Are you still not done? Thought I told you I'm not a patient person. No kidding. You told us you would wait. This is going against your word. That doesn't matter. Do you think I won't report you to the police? Do it. You better not be taking me lightly with all the evidence I have against you guys. Huh? You have evidence? Don't underestimate me. Leaking your chat logs to the police would be quite simple. Dude, don't. Please don't misunderstand. We really do want your help. As such, we will do whatever it takes to fulfill our promise. Please believe us in that respect. We just need a little more time. She doesn't seem to understand our circumstances. This might be a problem. Don't worry about it. All she's gonna do is annoy us via chat message. Alright, one message from Mishima. My latest lead. Man, this is crazy. I can't keep up with this constant influx of posts. Isn't it though? Isn't it tough being popular? The Phantom Thieves? Anyway, here's the latest lead I have. This one seems to be about someone abusing their power? I wonder if it was written by a former employee of the company in question. Apparently, one of the higher-ups has been claiming the achievements of his subordinates as his own. That really sucks. It also sounds really familiar. That's some business sense. You can't seriously just be accepting of that. Now, I know the name of the company, but I don't have any details on the person himself. The company's over in Shinjuku, so try asking around places where businessmen could hang out. A bar at night might be a place to start. That should be a good place to get more info on this situation. I hope this isn't asking too much of you. Sorry, I'll look for another one, just in case.
No.
It'd be a shame to let this one slip away. This is a textbook example of corporate exploitation. It might be difficult to get the employee to open up to you, though. Maybe if you get a job at a bar, you'll be able to learn some information. We aren't just your slaves. Request received. So that's another one where you have to do some work in order to actually get the mission. We'll talk about that later. Oh, no, wait, I'm not going anywhere. I'm doing crafty stuff now.
I should write something.
I'm saving the game. Okay, it's time to craft. Craft. So I'm going to do the same thing I usually do before palaces, and that's try to force myself to get 3 proficiency. And if I don't get it, I'll just cut the footage and you won't have to watch me slave away for minutes at a time, reloading the game.
Hey.
Oh, that's right, Kawakami can do this now, but I haven't been asking. I should call her at night and have her, like, watch stuff. But she can only do this at night, so this is up to me now. What else can I make? Stealthanol, what does it do? A deodorant that erases your presence, lowering a palace's security level. Covertorizer, a presence erasing mist that greatly lowers a palace's security level. So it's that, but better. We also have Urgent Things, the Goho M, which is your tool that allows you to return to the metaverse entrance, which was in Persona 4 as well. Smoke Screen, elude enemy pursuit by becoming temporarily undetectable. That's a nice one. Hypno Mist, a mist that puts nearby enemies to sleep. We'll look at that in a second. Treasure Trap, increases the chance of encountering treasure demons in palaces. That's a very useful item if you are looking to complete the compendium. Vanish Ball, guarantee escape from battle. Not all battles apply. Raises chances of being targeted by foes for 1 ally. So that's an in-combat use. So these other ones I don't have. You can also make elements sets and forces sets. These, I think it creates like one-time use items, but they don't. There's a trophy for creating every type of infiltration tool, but these, as well as the Megiddo Bomb, which is just like a consumable attack, right? Deals 100 almighty damage to all foes. Those don't count as quote-unquote infiltration tools, just the ones with this icon, little like cat bomb or whatever the hell it's supposed to be. So these are all the infiltration tools in the game. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12. And the 3 that I can't even make yet, Limelight, greatly raises chances of being targeted by foes, so it's the same thing but a little better. Reserve Ammo, I know what it does, but it's gunpowder. Set that allows you to restock the party's ammo, so that's how I talked about a long time ago that eventually there is a way for you to get ammo back inside of a palace through that item, which is tough to make. We don't even have the materials for it yet. And finally, the Eternal Lockpick, you can take a good guess as to what this does. It's a tool that can open any number of locked treasure chests. It's an infinite lockpick. You never have to make lockpicks again because the thing lasts forever. Eventually I want to make that, but again, we don't have aluminum sheets or liquid mercury. Eventually those materials become more common in like later areas and later palaces and deeper parts of Mementos. For now, I'm going to make some general stuff, make sure I get 1 of everything and work towards that trophy. And again, if I don't get my +3 proficiency, I'll just cut footage and reload the game until I do. Let's get at it.
Okay. What are your thoughts?
What are your thoughts? Now, I don't know if there's anything that like increases the odds of getting that increased proficiency or like your rate at making things when it's like summertime or daytime, because usually you do this at night, right? But during the summer you obviously have tons of holidays in which you don't have to leave your room, so you can do this during daylight hours. I don't think it makes a difference though.
What are your thoughts?
Outside of Kawakami not being able to do this for you.
Okay. What are your thoughts?
Yeah.
Hey, I got it in one try yet again, 2 in a row. My proficiency is finally skilled.
All right.
Wonderful. I don't have to cut footage and account for how much time I would have had to cut out. Alright, now what are we doing? Oh, it's time to start a new confidant. Let's head up to Shinjuku. We are going to start Chihaya's confidant. So, the entire odyssey with her is we met her, we eventually bought the stupid holy stone, which broke, and I never showed it, but let's look at our item list. Where is it? Broken rock salt. There they are. We get 3 pieces of a holy stone shattered. Restores 5 SP to 1 ally. So for 100,000 yen, you get a broken rock that equals up to 15 SP. Whoop-de-doo, right? That's like as much as these crappy 100 yen drinks that we get out of vending machines. So we did that, and then we eavesdropped on her talking to a girl who gets beat by her boyfriend. Then we tracked that guy's shadow down in mementos and kicked its ass. Now it's time to talk to her about what we did and whether or not that woman's fate has changed.
What do you think?
It sure did.
Fine. Goodness gracious! Her boyfriend stopped abusing her? I don't believe it. But even if he did stop, her fate should still be heading down the path to misery without changing. I mean, look! What? The sequence of Arcana has completely changed. Death has moved far off into the future. No! This must be some sort of trick. What are you, a scam artist? You made a deal with her boyfriend or something, didn't you? Then what did you do? Did you plunge him into Tokyo Bay? Or cram him into a metal drum and dump insects on him? You must have taken some sort of extreme measures. Well, you certainly do seem ordinary. Yes, quite ordinary indeed.
I'm right
But
here.
There's no way that could have happened without you breaking the law. I mean, how could an ordinary high school student change the course of fate? Fine. I'm just going to have to verify your power. The very power that reversed my tarot card prediction. This is quite a serious situation for a fortune teller like me. I need to get to the bottom of this. You won't have to do anything. Just sit next to me while I tell fortunes. And if another unopposable fate happens to appear, then I'll test your power. Well, that may be true. Oh, I know. I'll read your fortune. Please? I'll even prioritize your readings over my regular customers. Besides, I'll be able to provide much more accurate predictions once I get to know you better. How does that sound? Is it a deal? Otherwise, I won't be able to go on. Please, I beg you. I need to know if fate truly can be changed. You will? Really? Okay then. I look forward to verifying your skills. Please don't blow me off, okay? We made a deal after all.
I've made a deal with Chihaya.
Unless you were lucky, there's no way you could have repeatedly done so many crimes. Or perhaps you had someone you consulted who gave you precise advice. You're not getting away this time with just luck.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the Fortune persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
Fortune rank 1, luck reading. Temporarily increases the growth rate of a selected social stat.
All right.
This is a rather good skill, but it's one that I'm not actually going to use.
Is fate really something that can be changed? If it's really possible, then... Oh, it's getting late. Let's close up shop for today. It's past your curfew.
Now, who is it this time? It's Ryuji. I'm gonna be on standby at the hideout. I'll bring over a DVD that's perfect for this stinking hot weather. You can watch it in your room, yeah? That settles it. See you tomorrow. We should get some sleep. Okay, I don't know if I explained this ages ago, but sometimes the things that your friends want to do when they come over to Leblon involves the TV in your room. You know, like watching sports with Ryuji or playing a game with Futaba. But if you neglect to ever buy the TV from the thrift shop down the road, then like the hero will be like, I don't own a TV, and your friend will be like, what, are you serious, you big loser who doesn't have a TV?
Hey!
So maybe this is the day that you end up watching sports with Ryuji or something. Maybe it's a DVD about soccer, I don't know. I've never actually done it myself. We're not doing that anyway. Okay, that the Chihaya thing, right. I think the way that skill works, let's look at her confidant menu. Choose the fortune. Where is it? Okay, so there we go. Luck reading temporarily increases the growth rate of a selected social stat. I think the way this works is, say you were going over to Shinjuku one night to catch a movie at the theater. Well, you could drop by over at Chihaya, and if you knew what stat that movie was going to give you, like it's going to make you more charming or whatever, you could be like, give some money to Chihaya, and what it would do is for that time period in the game, like that afternoon or that evening or whatever, if you increased that particular stat that you choose, it would get like extra points, I think. So if you were to get like 2 points in charm, you would instead get 3. I think that's the way it works. To me, it's not that big a deal because it's not that hard to raise the stats pretty quickly, relatively speaking. You can always do it in a timely manner. And I didn't write it into the guide because I was like, well, what if some players are struggling with making money and doing all the events? I don't want to do things that cost them to spend even more money to raise stats quicker when they don't really need to. To me, it's not that worth it. It's not as important. If you know what you're doing anyway, I don't think it's that useful. Alright, let's go over to back to the diner. Make use of these rainy days. Who's our message from, by the way? Makoto.
Nice.
I don't know if she wants to go into the palace or hang out. Probably go to the palace. I don't think I have the stats to continue her confidant yet.
Oh.
Alright, let's get that fruit tea. But I think I'm about to level up charm. No, it's probably going to happen tonight. Well, there's another point in charm. Get our 3 points into knowledge.
What?
Rain, huh?
Still raining. Right, we can talk to Iwai about the paper bag, but not yet. Not today. Let's go across the street to the bathhouse. So I should save, just in case I somehow mess this up. go in for... Oh, wait a minute.
Okay.
I'm right here. I may as well do the laundry thing. It's these ones, right?
Okay.
I was hoping to have 4, but 3 will do. Add another item. Tarnished gear. Add another item. The gold-tainted armor. I'm gonna wash this. Here's what is so great now that we've finished Kawakami's confidant. She now does things for free. We don't have to pay her. She is literally our personal maid. Come wash my stuff, Kawakami.
Hi!
She's the best. I should make her make me some coffee. Not that I'm too worried about SP items, but I mean, I can do it. Yeah, sit there and make laundry while I take a bath. Make laundry? Do laundry. That's not the proper term. Alright, it's rainy today, so I bet the place is empty. The dialogue will be different. I can't remember how exactly this works. That's why I saved. The water feels a bit lukewarm. It's probably because there aren't many people today. I guess this means I can probably stay here for a while. Your charm will increase more than usual if you stay for longer in the bath. However, there is a chance that this may cause your guts to increase instead of your charm. And if you saw some of the pre-release videos of Japanese, you know what that looks like. I can spend more time in here if I want. Go for a longer bath. So I think this is based on chance, but maybe it's not, I don't know. This lukewarm water is warming my body really slowly. Okay, it went perfectly. You were in there for quite a long time. Now he's drinking milk? Oh. Your skin's glowing too. You're so handsome. You get an extra point in charm. I'm now charismatic. Aren't I the greatest? So the way this goes, and again, it says there's a chance, but I don't actually know whether or not it's random. Because every time I test this, it always seems to be the same result on the same days. I don't know. Maybe I just got weird luck. But the other downside of this is if you stay in the bath too long on certain nights, he overheats, and then he comes out of the washroom, and he's just like passed out on the floor. And Mona's like, you know, it's really stupid to stay in the bath so long that you pass out. But I guess it takes some guts to do that, and you get 1 point into guts, and that's all you get.
Wanna head back?
Anyway, we wanted the charm though. I got my +3 charm. And now I get some squeaky clean new stuff. Ancient shirt, fancy collar, and accountant cape. I don't know whether or not any of this stuff is good. I guess we can check it out. There's some really, really good late game armor that you have to get through this method. I think maybe like one person. No, I can't remember. The strongest armor in the game is probably made through persona transmutation. Alright, want to go to Harajuku? As the admin of the fan site, I want to find out what society is thinking. There should be a lot of people there since it's summer vacation. It'd be perfect for a survey. You should come with me tomorrow. Didn't we unlock Harajuku? I think we did. Isn't that where I took On? Either way, we're not going with Mishima. Oh, I guess you're too busy, huh? That's right. I'm very, very busy. Got a message from Takumi. So if you've been wondering where the hell Takumi is, you can't continue her confidant past rank 7 until you get up to rank 4 in charm. So because we did that last night, now she just magically happens to text me the next day. I want to see your face. My great handsome face that was in the bath last night. There's actually something I think I should tell you, but I can't make up my mind. Sorry, never mind. Forget what I said. I'm eating now. Maybe I should respond later. Settle down, Sotaro.
Hey, hey!
It's not that great. Actually, I hear it's pretty good. They make a big deal about Sojiro's curry. Maybe the curry has some sort of plot significance. Nah, that would never happen. We also got a message from Shihaya. I've changed my hours. We can start during the day since you're a student. We can't do it when it rains though, since we'll be outside. Come during the day for your fortune and at night for the test. In other words, that just means that you can get her services during day or night, but you can only do the confidant events at night. That's all that means. Alright. Let's check the TV, because there should be a quiz on today. Pickpockets and cat burglars get charged with larceny. But what about these next two cases? A. Take money from a lost wallet. B. Joyride but return the car. So, which one of these counts as larceny? You be the judge. Joyride but return the car. The correct answer is B. Saying you planned on returning it just won't fly in court. You consume gas and wear down the tires. Driving someone's car without permission is larceny. Taking something that someone lost or dropped is theft by finding, a much lighter crime. Incidentally, the Phantom Thieves steal hearts, but unfortunately, that doesn't count as larceny. Oh, you got it right. Feels like I've improved my knowledge. Alright. So let's check our persona list. I kinda doubt, and my assumption is correct, it's been so long since we've hung out with Takumi that I don't have a death persona on me, so I need to go get that.
Hey, inmate! There you are, inmate.
Our master admires the progress of your rehabilitation, and hence has given you use of a special ritual.
It's the electric chair, used to sacrifice personas and transmutate them into high-level items.
Any further questions regarding this ritual can be directed toward our master himself.
He's apparently gonna consider making even more rituals if your rehabilitation goes as planned. Work hard for it, inmate.
We finally have access to the transmutation. This is a really great feature that I'm glad to see come back and be improved in Persona 5.
The rehabilitation.
P3 Fest had a similar situation where you could create really strong weapons with personas in that game. You had to have a special item and then the persona, and it would make a unique item.
Needs our guidance.
But in P5, let's go to Itemized Persona.
Some modification, huh?
You can make any sorts of things with your personas. They could turn into weapons, they could turn into accessories, into skill cards. Very cool stuff. Let's look at these shackles. No, wait. Oh, that's right. Can you not?
It appears it
Oh,
will
there it
become
is.
something protective.
You have to select it in order to see what it turns into. You're the weakest
seems
thing
it
I
will
have, and I
become
don't
a
need
skill
you.
card.
So let's just show off what this looks like.
Behold its new form.
Oh, and the one catch about transmutation is that you can only do it once per day in the game, so you can't spam it and get a bunch of great stuff in a single day. What that means is that when you get to the end of the game, and if you somehow cheese the game out and you have a really, really high level hero, and you can access the very strongest personas in the game, which makes some of the strongest items in the game through transmutation, you have to give yourself like enough days left in the game in order to make all the stuff that you want to make.
Into a new form.
That's what I did in my recent run through on a new game file, where I cheesed the game out and got to absurd hugeness and started working on getting the entire party's strongest weapons, many of which are only available through transmutation. So now we get a skill card out of it. That should probably pop a trophy. Not that the notifications
Finished for
are
now?
on, but
You'd like to read the compendium?
that way I won't forget to do it later. I just know I've done it at least once. We've
Read
seen what it
here.
looks like. Actually, let's go to fusion. Let's see what I can
Inmate
get.
needs our guide. You wish to perform and let us begin the search.
Sort by Arcana, please. This works out. Yeah.
Not terrible, but not impressive.
Hisaka, I believe I need you for a later fusion in the Strength Confidant anyway.
Choose the inherited skills, inmate.
Actually, give me a second here, because I'm going to look at which fusion that is. And in case I need to, check what skills he's going to have. So, let's go up to the Strength Confidant. Where is it? Ba-bum. I don't think he's one of the results, but he's used in one, I believe. Yeah. And if I control F, I can... Okay, it doesn't matter what skills he has. That's good. Then I can be worry-free about fusing him right now. Let's see. Defense Master. Let's go Xianga,
It will receive signal.
so that I know I have that somewhere on the hero.
All right.
Medium chance of despair to all foes. Get rid of Dream Needle. Alright. Got ourselves a
Finished.
sparkly new death persona,
It is time, inmate.
which is pretty relative to our level anyway. Let's head over to the clinic now.
Don't pass out, okay?
That's right, I want to do a clinical trial. Gonna pass today. Not gonna take no for an answer. Takumi is depressed. My overflowing charm melted Takumi's stubborn heart. I need to talk to you, since this might be the last time.
Please head to the exam room. Hey,
Resigning? Yeah, what about Miwa-chan?
I see. Thanks.
Is there anything I can do for Takumi? What's his full name?
What are you trying to do?
My research. Shoichi Oyamada. He's a very influential chief of staff in the world of medicine. That's enough. I need to do something about the target for Takumi. Bad medicine. Request received.
Take care.
Obviously, you need to take down his shadow in order to continue her confidant.
Man, it's hot.
Look at my personas. Make sure I still have Satanta. I do. Good old Satanta. Let's head up to Shinjuku. Make sure I'm doing this in the right order. Oh, I could have saved myself a couple hundred yen had I read her message. Oh well. Alright, let's save. At the start of the next one, we will hang out with Chihaya, get another rank up. Do some more fun stuff. And maybe by the end of the next one, we will finally enter the palace. There's one really important confidant skill that I need to get before then, though. And, let's see, with the Futaba Palace, everything should go back to back. So, in other words, we should be able to not just enter her palace and get to the treasure, but also immediately then finish things up and go for her heart in the very next day. So look forward to that, and I will see you around.